Hi, welcome to week 9. You're getting through the heart of this course right now. Most of you have gotten over your strategic plans and are onto your grant proposal. I've read as of 9:40 on Sunday night anything that's been submitted, and I wanted to give you some group tips on some common errors and improvements that I saw. So this week is a peer editing week. Last week you wrote the first 3 sections of your proposal. This week you'll do peer editing. You will read all 4 of the people in your group's proposals, and you'll give them some constructive comments on their proposal, whether they're compelling. Compare them to the lecture that laid out what should be in the first 3 sections, and let them know if ways you think that they can make it stronger. The stronger that you do peer editing, the stronger you'll get responses and make your proposal even better. And you'll learn a lot from seeing how other people have phrased things and what they have done. So here's some common things I want you to keep your eyes out for. Number 1, you don't need to put budget information in the proposal at this point. The only number you need to put in is what's the total amount that you're asking for. Okay? Second, make sure you put the ask sentence in the first sentence of the project description. Go back and look at the lectures. It tells you exactly what the ask sentence. So it's, the Better Lives for Young People organization is requesting a $50,000 grant from the Ford Foundation to expand the number of kids that are in the afternoon school program so we can serve 200 kids instead of 100 kids. Okay? That's your ask sentence, a little more eloquently than I just said it. You need that to be in the first sentence of your project description. The need sections, again, one of the things you need to make sure is that the need section only talks about need in the community. So it should not say anything about your organization, only about the community and why the community is in need of a particular service you're about to ask for funding for. So if you go back to your need description, you see anything about your own organization, take it out. The other thing is that you want to have some statistics that back up any statements you make in the needs section. So if you say kids need more help to graduate from high school, well, include the high school graduation rate for that community, because that will support what you have to say. Again, need is only about need in the community, and don't be talking about your organization at all, or say anything about the project you're going to propose, because that's going to be in the next section in the project description, so you don't need it in the needs section. You need to decide what voice you want to use. So academic proposals, scientific proposals, they're always written objectively, meaning third person. They use passive voice more often. Human service organizations, health organizations, youth programs tend to do more active voice and more using we and ours instead of objective kind of language. So decide for yourself what is the best language for your proposal, and I like to see consistency in that. So if you're going to do we and ours, do it through the whole proposal. If you're going to do objective and say they and this organization, whatever, say that throughout the whole organization, through the whole proposal. Lastly, I know that this is a classroom exercise, but come up with concrete goals as concrete as you can. Review the SMART goal section of the lecture where it says a SMART goal is, XYZ Foundation is going to reach 100 more young people by September 2020 in our after-school program, whatever. It's concrete. It has numbers. It has a deadline. It has a date. So review what the SMART goals are. And the last thing to keep in mind as you're writing your proposal is the formatting requirements that I gave you. So 1-inch margins, double-spaced, 12-point Arial font. And the reason I'm pointing this out is if you write most of your proposal single-spaced and all of a sudden realize you're over the page limit, that's going to be hard to then have to start cutting text. So start with the exact format from the start, okay? I am available as always for any questions or consultations that you'd like. The ones that I read on the forums, which was I think about 5 or 6 or 7 of the class ones, are looking pretty good. I think you're doing a good job on your grant proposals. keep in mind the common errors I just listed, and I look forward to talking to you and seeing what you produce next. Have a good week.